Hey guys, my name is Mr. Rafe. Some of you may or may not know who I am. For those of you who do, welcome back. It's good to see you guys. So this is my first interaction with digital programming with you guys. This video is on prevention. So we're revisiting our program of Too Good for Drugs. Bear with me today because I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing. I'm still working the kinks out here. So we're taking some things out of lesson 2. I believe this is grade 6, I think. Who's in the driver's seat? So this is this section is about decision making, things along those lines. So in the post down below, or however we're using this platform, whatever you're going to use to be able to respond if you choose to, I'm going to ask you some questions, and if you would post them below, make some responses. I'm also going to read out some excerpts for you to respond to. So to start with it is, what are some everyday decisions that you guys make? There are all kinds of things. I also apologize for the background here. It's a mess. However, I have to bear with what I have. So what are some everyday decisions that you guys make? Do you make your bed every day? Obviously, this one does not get made every day. Do you put on your left shoe before your right? Do you put your socks on before, you put your shirts on? What are some everyday decisions that you guys get to make? So I'll give you guys a few minutes for that. You can also pause the video. That would be probably preferable here. So moving on from that, which of these would you choose to do? So it's a this or that situation. You get to choose one or the other. Number 1, watch a movie at the movie theater or at home. Which would you rather do? Watch it at a theater or stay at home and watch it in your house? Number 2, solve math problems or read a book. Would you rather solve some math problems or read a book? I'll answer the first and second one with you guys here. So with the first one, movie theater or at home, I am very introverted. I would much rather stay at home and watch a movie. Number 2, I suck at math, so I would much rather read a book. Number 3, eat ice cream or cake. I don't care for cake. I would much rather eat ice cream. Number 4, would you rather earn money or spend money? I would prefer to earn money, however, I am very good at spending money. So that's a hard one. I'd rather earn money, though. Number 5, would you rather receive a surprise birthday gift or a gift that you picked out? Excuse me. I think I would rather receive a gift that I picked out. That way, at least I know what I'm getting, and it's something I wanted. And that way, there's really no hurt feelings at the end of that. Number 6, would you rather have a kitten or a puppy? I'm a dog person. I'd much rather have a puppy. Not that cats are a problem. I do like cats. Number 7, would you rather eat peas or carrots? I love peas. I would much rather eat peas. Number 8, would you rather play a video game or play outside? That's a tough one for me because I love both sides, but I do love playing video games. So I think I would much rather play video games. So go ahead and, however you guys were going to be responding with that, answer those if you wouldn't mind. So why were the decisions that we had to talk about, that we just previously stated, why were they easy to make? If you guys think you know the answer to that, go ahead. I will tell you the answer, though. They weren't difficult to make because they didn't have any major consequences behind them. You didn't really have to think about them. You didn't have to think about the what-ifs, the this or that's. It is a this or that situation, but it's more of a, are there serious repercussions behind if I make this decision? So, what are consequences? Consequence is something that is in result of something that happens. So, consequence, every action has an equal or more severe reaction. That's more of a sciencey thing, but falls into place here as well. Every decision that you make will have a consequence, whether it be positive or negative. And it is up to you to make the decisions of whether or not your actions will be positive or negative, which is why the critical thinking comes into that with the decision making. Is the decision that you're about to make going to have good consequences or bad consequences, and so forth and so on. So the previous questions that we had asked won't have very severe consequences because they aren't harsh. They aren't big life decisions, if you will. You know, eating ice cream or cake, you're eating a sweet, so there's not really any serious repercussions other than maybe gaining some weight, unless you're allergic to it. Whereas, like, I wouldn't be able to eat chocolate ice cream, that would kill me. However, I do enjoy strawberry and other flavors. So, what are some negative consequences to everyday things? So, what are some of the things that you guys go through or have seen that you either see the negative consequences of or would think there would be a negative consequence to? Such as speeding. You know, if you're speeding down the road, is there a negative consequence that can come out of that? Some people would say no. However, think about that one. Also going to send in some posts. I'm going to have them attached. It's going to be a questionnaire. So essentially what's going to happen is there's going to be a small excerpt or passage to read real fast. It's quick. And then you tell me all of your options. So I'll read the first one so you kind of get an idea here. So you are on the soccer team. The big game is this Saturday, and you have to wake up really early to get there. Your best friend invited you to a sleepover Friday night, and all your friends are going. What are your options? So, do you go to the party? If you do, what are the consequences of going to the party knowing that you have a big game the next day? The next day. So, some negative consequences to that could be that you go to this party, say there's drinking, you drink, you come to the game hungover. Or you come to the game so sick that you aren't able to play. You've just let your team down at that point. Or, you know, you could choose to go to the party, pace yourself if you have enough self-control, and then take yourself out of the situation before you can get too far in a situation where you're not going to, you know, be hurting in the next day. Or you could choose not to go to the party at all. So those are some of the options that you have. If you guys think of any others, please post them. I'm going to send in the rest of them so that way you guys can answer them and send them in to me. So if you guys have any recommendations, things that you'd like to talk about, again, our program is Too Good for Drugs, but this is prevention. We will talk about drugs, alcohol, all of that fun stuff. So it's not fun. Probably shouldn't say that. However, so give me some recommendations if you guys want anything to talk about, or if there's a specific topic you'd like to know more about. I would be happy to go into that. Ignore the foot that just came in my screen. That's all.